the albums that we love that came from that camp.
Yeah,
I would disagree because I love a lot of Diddy songs. Like we ain't going
that's
nowhere.
Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Or
that
Bad
whole
Boy for
album was
Life.
fun. I like it. That's my
album
shit.
was
I could go
great.
without hearing,
But I could go without hearing it.
100%.
I
without
can
his
go without a lot
production.
of shit, but I'm saying I like the music.
Yeah.
I still like the music, and if I feel like listening to that shit, there might be times I might put that on. That shit bangs.
I don't think the music matters. So we gonna listen to it. If R. Kelly come on, listen to it. My question is, do y'all think that this man did these things, and do you think that he's an evil person as they're depicting him?
We watched him abuse Cassie.
That's
We
one-
know he's
okay.
an abuser.
Did he
That's fine.
Did he put a hit on Tupac?
I don't
do we
know.
think he did? Yes or no? Do we think he did?
I think it's possible.
Do we think he did? Are we leaning more yes or no?
I feel like there's a lot
At this
of
point in
people
time.
that have corroborated that story, including Pac himself.
The reason I believe the hit part is because he didn't pay, and that just sounds so puffy coated.
To not pay?
Okay, so okay, cool.
Man, Puffy saying that.
Puffy not
okay, so
paying.
let's just say
he don't
this.
pay his artists, so he
let's
don't
just say
pay.
this. Diddy killed Tupac. Okay.
Shit.
We saw him beat a woman.
Yeah.
Right. We catching now there's other allegations of people saying he did this.
He
that,
did
the
that
other.
shit.
Is that not enough for us to be like, nigga, fuck this?
No,
nigga. He
I don't
killed
think it's
Tupac?
enough. I don't
He
think it's
killed
enough.
Tupac?
I don't think it's
What?
enough. We sit up.
He killed Tupac. If we truly believe he killed Tupac,
We
fuck
sit
that
up here
nigga.
and we perpetuate a culture that talks about all of this shit to this day.
But none of them
And then
talk
when a
about
nigga
killing
really
Tupac.
about it, we get mad and
Tupac?
upset.
Look
Killing
into the
Okay.
camera and defend Diddy.
That's
Because that's what you're doing.
Okay, that's
Look
what I'm
into the
saying
camera and
though.
defend
At what
Diddy.
point are we like,
I
nigga,
will.
kill
They're gonna be
Tupac?
heard all around the world defending Diddy.
That's your
I
camera.
will.
Okay.
Defending him killing Tupac Shakur?
Well, I'm not going to defend him killing
Defending him.
Tupac.
Okay,
Shakur.
if we-
but
do we
but
think
what
he
I'm
killed
saying
Tupac?
is, okay.
At what point are we like, fuck this nigga, he needs to go down for all the bullshit? If he killed Tupac, if a nigga who
God, I
killed
believe
Tupac,
in you, and I know you won't ever let me
Let's
go
reel
down
it
in the
in.
trick
Let's
bag.
reel it in.
But what I do want to say is, has he been convicted and proven to have killed Tupac?
I'm not saying that, but do we think it? If you think he killed Tupac and you
I don't
still
know.
say, nah, free this nigga.
I don't
He killed
know.
Tupac.
I'm only talking about this freaky shit they got going on. That's what I'm referring to. Did he kill Tupac? I don't know. If he did it, then let him go to jail.
Okay, so you have no opinion, you have no thoughts. You don't
As far
think
as
he did,
Tupac,
yes or
I don't
no?
know. I mean,
But do you think he did?
He's
That's
not-
what I'm really trying to say.
Charges arson where he tried to kill Kid Cudi.
Say it again?
He definitely.
What's up, guys, man? Join the millions of fans that played on Underdog last year. With their pick'em game, you can win money by making sports picks. It's time to turn those picks into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and much more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Sign up now and deposit using promo code FMW to get $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Don't worry about nothing.
This is arson, where he blew up Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah.
But my point is,
Okay.
but my point in
There are
asking
violent
was,
crimes in there.
allegedly.
right. My point in asking is,
Again.
we'll have these thoughts of like, oh, I think this nigga did this, but at the same time, we'll be like, nah, fuck with that nigga. I love this nigga. Let him go. It's our black king. But no, we got a nigga. If we really think he did these things, I'm not saying you do or don't.
What I'm
just
saying is, I don't. I think he's done some wicked things probably, but I don't think that he's done all of these things. That's me personally.
Okay.
I agree with you. I don't think he did all the.
I think he's just doing some freaky
I blame
shit.
his mom. He grew up in a whorehouse, and when you grow up in a whorehouse, you exhibit certain behaviors.
He grew up in a whorehouse?
Yes,
Really?
yes, he grew up in a whorehouse,
Where's my lip gloss?
and you exhibit certain behaviors such as this, and it's like it's low key. I read the indictment, and it was some disgusting things in there, like women being forced to have sex repeatedly over and over and over and over again against their
now,
will.
I will say that is a thing. I don't know personally about the whorehouse part of it, but it is known. It's like scientifically proven that often children that were victims of abuse or that witnessed certain actions at a young age
repeat it.
are over sexualized
100%.
when they get older.
Billie
so
Holiday,
that's
Richard
very
Pryor.
much a possibility that maybe he did see a bunch of shit growing up and grew up and just like took it on one.
Are you sure that that's true? I also heard that
This is according to Gene Deal,
I've
who
never heard
is
that.
his former bodyguard.
Yeah.
he grew up in a whorehouse?
Yes, this is according to Gene Deal.
Right. See, you can't. I don't think you should go off for those things. I mean, but obviously you
But he's
reporting
been
it.
a reliable source for. And he's been predicting this whole Diddy downfall for about the past 10 years.
By saying he's going down.
He did a lot of shit that now is coming out. The shit that's coming out now, he's been saying it for 10 years.
That came out,
this
he has
nigga
been
killed
saying
Tupac.
for
Now all of a sudden,
years.
nigga,
I've been watching G Deal. He wrote a whole book about it.
Yeah.
He's been saying these things for 10 years. He even said he saw Diddy. Not he saw, but Diddy slapped his mom. Slapped his own mom.
You know what? I think I have a very interesting take, and I feel like I know who knows the answer.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus
No,
Christ.
ain't nobody went to go find Farnsworth Bentley.
They said where Farnsworth at on Twitter.
Farnsworth was that
He
man,
escaped.
right hand man.
He escaped and never looked back.
Where is he at?
If they get him, he
In
Atlanta, living
disappeared.
life.
He
Really?
cool, like he not like that,
But I'm
but
just
like
saying.
he just ducked off. Like I'm not dealing with anything anymore forever and ever. If that man gets subpoenaed and has to get up on the stand,
Right.
it might be up.
Well, this is what two things. One, I advise you guys to go listen to Wendy Williams' radio interview of a gentleman named Damian World Hardy. He's in prison for the rest of his life, sentenced to life. He used to date Little Kim. He was a big time alleged drug dealer in New York, and he accused Kim of trying to get him to have sex with Puffy. And so
Kim?
yes.
Oh, Lil' Kim.
Yeah. So this
I'm
is
thinking-
a Wendy Williams interview. It's been out for years. It's still on YouTube. You go listen to it. He gives a whole lot of background information on the Puffy situation. I remember listening to that as a kid, so I already kind of knew some of these things that were going
That's
on in that
crazy.
regard. Secondly, I would say, I mean, if it looked like a duck, quack like a duck, it's like
Walk
That's
like
not
a duck.
true though.
Hanging
That's
around
not
with other
true.
known
You can't do
ducks.
that. You're in media. How many people have painted a picture of you that's not true?
You.
yeah.
How many people walk around and be like, nigga, I'll be outside, nigga, you ain't from LA? And it's like, that's the farthest thing from the truth.
100 people accuse you,
I will
of
find
sexual
100 comments that say
assault.
I'm not from LA, and that's not
If
true.
100
But these aren't
people
legal
accuse you of
claims.
And I'm a
sexual
billionaire.
assault.
And I'm a billionaire.
But these aren't legal claims. If there was a class action 100 person page suit that sued Suburban LA and said, we're gonna sue you for having LA in your name because the proprietor is not really from LA. Then you can say that's the same thing, because then it's a legal issue and they're trying to prove it legally and you can prove them wrong legally. But again, they could do that. And that's your proof. It's burden of proof. You have to go prove that. May or may not be able to prove this shit. You're talking about YouTube comments. We're talking about actual criminal charges.
I think he's going down. Let me state that. I
For
think he's going to
sure.
jail. But I also think it's
So I'll tell you
in
this.
jail.
So like I was hoping he was innocent, dog. Hoping.
Everybody was.
well, but why
it's-
is it like he's not?
But then it's
That's
like
my question.
Listen, hold on. Let me tell you.
Even
Hold
if
on.
we talk
I
about
never
Justice
touched Cassie.
Cassie
I never.
video,
There's
yes.
no. The video comes out him stomping around in the elevator.
Yes.
Oh god damn.
Even if
and that's
we're
just the one
just
time he
talking
gets
about
caught.
that.
Yeah, that's a good
And then
point.
it's
That's a good
like-
point.
Bro, it's like god damn, and it's like all these different people coming out saying, and it's like it's not like for years that the under rumblings of the industry hasn't
Right.
been Diddy be on some weird shit. That's not no secret.
Yeah.
Not saying he been raping people, but he on some.
But that's so
Yeah.
the charges are racketeering, right?
Sexual
Can you pull up the
assault,
charges?
countless
Sexual
sexual
assault.
assault.
Sexual assault, I probably believe that.
Then he did it.
That's the worst one.
That's
in my
the worst
opinion.
charge. That and the
sexual
violence is the
assault.
Right,
worst.
but like
Cause I
sexual assault at what do you deem to be sexual or like what are the
Forcing someone to
that
have
somebody
sex.
that's
didn't
called
want
rape.
done to them.
I said
You
sexual
can't say
assault
the
or
R
R word.
word.
Please
Yeah.
block
It's the
that.
same thing.
That is a
No,
sex-
sexual
that's
assault.
No,
Listen,
that's not the same thing.
It's in
Sexual
the
assault
category is
can
what
be
I'm
like,
saying.
say for
Sexual-
example,
Oh,
Right,
is
it's
it?
a
walk
form
up
of
and
sexual
smack
assault.
Illa's
is what I'm
booty.
saying. Yeah,
That's sexual- that's what I'm
Sexual
assault.
assault.
Yeah, did he ask
not
Diddy
rape,
to take,
though.
or did he ask 50 to take him shopping? Yeah.
It's not our word.
Sorry.
We gotta leave that out.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah,
just mark the
anyway.
time. My bad. I'm bad with that.
No, it's good. But it's just like all of these things are forms of sexual assault. Anything that a human being deems as unwarranted contact in
Like-
a sexual manner is sexual assault.
Those three things are what he's being charged with.
Correct.
Yes.
Do you think that he's done literally
I think that
transfer?
Everybody do this.
So that's what.
Trafficking.
But that's what everybody.
Who the fuck is everybody?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the point
If you
that
had a
everybody's
regular
been trying-
nigga, you fly a girl out to fuck. It's sex
That's the
trafficking.
gag. They've made a law that there's a stipulation basically, because if you fly a woman out, they could count that as this.
No, not count it. They're saying it is. That's what it is.
No, I'm saying they
Damn,
can.
you fly someone
They
out
can.
to
Yeah.
fuck
But
you sex
that's
trafficking?
it. But
Yes.
that's
I
if
sex
that
trafficked
woman
my
if that
wife,
woman
dog.
wants
That's
to say
crazy.
that, but you're married, she's not going to charge. She's not going to press charges against you for that. But if these women decide to turn and change and press charges, which is what is happening, they're saying this is what he did. This is how he got me here. He paid for me to come. I came. When I got there, I was
wanted
forced to
sex.
do things I didn't want to do, and then he sent me on my merry way.
didn't wanna do.
Touche.
I think I am biased though, because I
But I think there's the other side of like we do know
I don't wanna see nobody in a
groupie
cage, bro.
culture is a thing, right? Groupies, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. And so I think for me, I was like, damn, like what the fuck was you doing over there? Why was you over there at the freak offs if you didn't think some freaky shit was about to go down? Like, you know, but that doesn't mean you deserve anything.
But maybe
you know what I'm saying?
there's you gotta think maybe people thought that there was like a separate area, because even we've heard our partners talk about going to these places. It's in a separate area. It's not in the open. So there are people that are chosen to be pulled off to the side and go do that shit wherever they doing it, right? Then, like you said, there's groupie culture. There are women who are welcoming of wanting to
Or
do
men.
something, right?
Something.
And that's what I'm saying, something.
Right.
But as a woman, I can sit here and tell all of y'all at this table, there are always going to be occasions where you might get in a situation where you were willing to do something, and then it's sometimes the ball get out your court and you get put in a jam.
and
And
how?
it's not okay.
How?
Don't say how.
No,
Don't
but
say
please
how.
explain to me
might want
how.
Don't say
No,
how.
let her explain it. How does it get out?
Because a man can overpower you. A man can physically
So then,
threaten
but
you.
but you have to don't say the ball
no.
not in my court. Say he R-worded me. Don't
No,
say it's
I'm
not in
not
my
saying
court.
that, because that I'm not
You
saying.
have to.
No, I don't.
You gotta
have
call it what it is. You
Scottie,
can't say
Scottie, I need you to
But
be
no.
respectful for 2 seconds.
I can't, because that's
you have to.
You talking about a man's life right now.
I'm talking about
Go.
a woman's
Diddy.
life. I'm talking about a woman's life.
Go.
As a woman, there might be a man that's bigger than you.
Okay.
You may not be able to fight that man off. You might be drugged. You may not be able to fight that man off. You may not have asked for any of that.
So-
you might have been asked to come sit down and have a drink with a nigga. He dropped something in your drink, and then you wake up the next morning and you
But
don't know what
that
that's
is
happening.
that is R-word.
But
also,
that's
it
what
could-
they're saying.
They didn't say that.
There is sexual
The
assault.
lawyer already came out and said the indictments that they're putting with, nobody in there did it involuntarily. They have already said that. That's the biggest hole that the government has made.
That's
all of
talking
the cases,
about
no
this.
one did it involuntarily.
That's
you
talking
drug
about
someone
this.
that-
There's
if you drug
multiple
someone
cases
that-
That
against
is
him.
not in this case.
It's nowhere in the indictment.
No!
That
Did you
we're
pull
drug.
up everything?
That's cap.
There's a part where they say they have videos of the freak off people who are in drugged states engaging in sexual
Yes.
acts.
You ain't never smoked weed and had sex?
No.
You ain't never did coke and had sex?
No,
You probably not coke.
you need to
But
be
that don't mean that you involuntarily
You need to
did
be on his
something.
defense
Listen,
team. You got a new job.
No,
as
I
Diddy's
just think
defense attorney.
logically. This is a black man's life that you're trying to take off on some
hold on,
bullshit.
hold on,
I don't
because
like that.
Let's move past this, because that's the Fed case. There's personal cases that have been brought against that man.
Yep,
Cassie's
several.
case was separate. The man, in
Right,
Michigan,
but he's
hold
not
on,
facing
hold
life for it.
on,
We talking about
hold on.
life in prison.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
We're talking about a history of behavior. We're
Yep.
talking about a pattern of action.
Show it to me. Show it to me. Cassie, okay?
We're talking about the man that just sued him for $100 million.
That got turned over today. They waived it.
It got
Next.
no. It got turned
I can
over.
do this with y'all.
It got turned
Usher.
over because they didn't present it to him in the timely
So
fashion.
it's fake.
No, that doesn't
Give
mean
me
it's
some
fake.
real
That
tangible
doesn't mean it's
stuff. He
fake.
beat Cassie,
That
yes.
means
Do you know-
he didn't beat Cassie. He settled. And
No,
that's an
no, he
admission of
beat
guilt. Oh, I thought you meant
But do
he
you know
beat
how
the
many?
case.
You know how many rooms I've been in where? I mean, I'm not saying it's okay. Let me start
you
with
should
that.
choose what you're saying
Let me
very
start with that.
wisely, because this sounds crazy.
Let me start with
gonna
that.
look
Outside,
crazy.
it look crazy, sound crazy. I believe what I believe at the end of the day. We talking about this man spending life in prison. There's a difference between what you've done.
Rightfully
So let me
Oh.
ask you a question. Let's
go.
take Diddy out of the equation.
Let's go.
Let's take this whole Diddy shit out of the
Let's
equation.
go.
There have been multiple instances in which on this show we have talked about jail, and you have said specifically, "I am anti-jail."
100%.
What's the solution?
For what?
Anything.
The solution for wait on.
even for the worst.
No,
of
no,
things-
don't say
so
anything.
no.
What was the
'cause-
solution for him beating Cassie? She got whatever, how many millions. She chose that solution.
So
What's the solution for these allegations? Should it be life?
I'm asking you. I just said take Diddy out of it.
Well, I'm telling you, the allegation for beating
on you're anti-jail.
I don't think you should put anybody in a cage.
And that's why I said
that's not okay to me.
Take the whole Diddy
wild.
conversation
If you
out
kill
of
somebody,
it.
take his life. Don't put him in a cage.
Fuck
So
that.
that's your answer.
What about people that commit sexual assault?
If Diddy gets if he gets charged, if they find him guilty of all that, then they should get to do all that to him. Simple, right?
Oh shit.
Because that's what you just said.
He might like that shit.
If you kill somebody, they should kill him.
I know that you think that you're getting off, but what I am
I don't
saying
think
is
that I'm getting off.
No.
I'm asking you. That was a question.
And my rebuttal is, until he's proven to have done these things, we cannot make that
and
justification.
that's why I said if
what
they
we're doing at this table right now,
that's why I said if they find him
condemning him of
guilty,
things that he has not been charged
and you
of.
keep, like I said, take Diddy
No, he's
out
been
of
charged.
it.
He hasn't been convicted.
He hasn't been found
been
guilty.
charged.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying you have said on multiple occasions that you don't agree with jail. Your answer just was I don't believe in putting someone in a cage. I believe in reciprocity. Do to them what they did to somebody. So if they kill somebody,
believe
then
that?
kill
Is that
them.
true? You
That's
believe
what he
it?
said.
Someone should get.
I might have been a little late on that one.
Whatever
That's
you
what I'm
do,
asking
they
you.
should get that.
Let me take it back.
I'm asking. I'm
Let me
not
take it back.
telling
Let me
you.
take it back. Let me take it back. Let me take it all the way back. I just think that when it comes to risking a man's life and putting him in jail for life, 15 years, 10 years, let's have